Hello, welcome back. So I wondered how observant you were in the last video as to how my appearance might have changed in part two. I had my earring on my right ear had fallen off and I put it back. Okay, so now we are in part three of Unit 9, Ventures for Kcpc for the day of 5/21/20. And we went over the fable and we talked about anthropomorphic. What is it? Anthropomorphic, everyone? Anthropomorphic, which gives human qualities to animals or inanimate objects. For example, the table talks, or the fox talks, um, or the frog talks. So then Aesop's fables, and he's the most famous of the fable writers, uh, gave the last line is usually a moral of the story. And I just wrote down, I looked up on the internet, and it was kind of interesting and fun to find the 12 most famous life lessons from Aesop's fables. The first one, never give up, slow and steady. What is it? That's right. Never give up. Slow and steady. Number 2, work hard, play hard. What is it? That's right. Work hard, play hard. Number 3, be happy with what you have. What is it? That's right. Be happy with what you have. Number 4, there's always a way. What is it? That's right. There's always a way. Number 5, ideas are good, but execution is better. So this is the way they stated it, which was kind of strange. But here, execution means you actually do the work. You don't just think about it, you don't just plan it, but you actually get up and go and do the work. So it's what? Ideas are good, but execution is better. That's right. Ideas are good, but execution is better. The sixth one, lead by example. What is it? Lead by example. And this particular fable somehow made me think of another little life lesson quote that you hear a lot. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. What is it? Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. I'm sure that there are examples of that in a little different twist in your own culture, but I think this would fit pretty well into this particular fable from Zaire, where it was called The Frog Hunt. Okay, so what I would like us to do now is to go through the workbook for this particular part of the lesson and turn to page 106. Lesson C, connectors. Study the grammar explanation on page 132. So let's do that. Let's go to the back of the book, page 132. Cause and effect. Everyone? English has many words and phrases to signal cause or the reason why something is happening and the effect, the result of that happening. Although the meanings of these words and phrases are similar, their forms are different. Since and because. Use these words in dependent clauses to signal the cause. Use a comma when the dependent clause is at the beginning of a sentence. Example, since. Because the earth is getting warmer, the sea level is rising. Let's put that into the sentence that is the connector. The sea level is rising since the earth is getting warmer. Or, the sea level is rising because the earth is getting warmer. So that was connecting these two ideas. One is the cause, one is the effect. So, and therefore, these words signal an effect. They come at the beginning of a main clause. They are followed by a comma. The earth is getting warmer. Here they're using a period. So the sea level is rising. Or, therefore, the sea level is rising. And after that little introductory connector, you use a comma. Okay. Back to 106. Circle the correct answers. There are more people in the city since people are building more houses. B, there are more people in the city, so people are building more houses. Yes, A doesn't make sense at all, does it? Number 2, since the weather is getting warmer, we use more electricity for air conditioning. Remember, you're supposed to be reading out loud. B, we use more electricity for air conditioning, so the weather is getting warmer. That's right, the cause and effect are reversed, so it's going to be A. Since the weather is getting warmer, we use more electricity for air conditioning. 3. Since some places have less rainfall, farmers grow less food. Or is it B? Farmers grow less food, so some places have less rainfall. You can see how silly that kind of becomes when you really think about it. So the correct answer is A. Since some places have less rainfall, farmers grow less food. 4. A. People are driving bigger cars since they use a lot more gasoline. What you say? B. Since people are driving bigger cars, they use a lot more gasoline. Yes, it's B. Since people are driving bigger cars, they use a lot more gasoline. 5. A. There are more hurricanes now, so living near the ocean is more dangerous. Or, there are more hurricanes now since living near the ocean is more dangerous. It's A. There are more hurricanes now, so living near the ocean is more dangerous. 2. Complete the sentences. The examples they want you to put in: global warming is getting worse. More people want to live outside of cities. People have to drive farther to work. They are building more houses. They are using more gasoline. Number 1, pollution is increasing in cities, so more people want to live outside of cities. What was that first word? That's right, pollution. Number 2, because more people want to live outside of cities, they are building more houses. Sorry, I didn't wait. Number 3, houses outside of cities are often far from places where people work. Therefore, comma, people have to drive farther to work. Number 4, People who live outside of cities drive more, so they use more gasoline. Number 5, because gasoline use has increased, global warming is getting worse. We talked about this in one of the previous lessons. Because of the coronavirus, people are staying home, and so what is actually decreasing in regard to what we were just talking about? That's right. People are driving less. So what else is happening? Pollution is decreasing. And one of the very interesting things that has also happened regarding gasoline prices, that's right, gasoline prices have gone down, actually a lot, so it's very nice. Go to the gas station. Page 107. Complete the chart. Everyone, warmer weather. What is it? Warmer weather. Next, global warming. Next, harmful gases. 2, air pollution. Next, people get sick. Next, people drive cars. Next, places get less rain. Next, global warming. Next, weather patterns change. What is it? Weather patterns change. Next, warm ocean water. Houses are destroyed. Hurricanes are very strong. So I was very careful in the pronunciation. I want us to read the last line as if you would hear it, someone else saying it here. Warm water ocean. What is it? Warm water ocean. Linking those sounds together. Houses are destroyed. Houses are destroyed. Hurricanes are very strong. Hurricanes are very strong. Notice when there's an R, the first word links very quickly and very smoothly. Hurricanes are. Houses are. Above, places get less rain. Not bad. Global warming. It sounds like one word when you usually say it. The next one up above, weather patterns change. That doesn't link so much. The next one, air pollution. Kind of. People get sick. So it's get sick. People get sick. Next one, people drive cars. People drive cars. Going up, warmer weather. That almost sounds like it's one word, but it's 2 words. What is it? Warmer weather. Warmer weather. Next, global warming. Global warming. Next, harmful gases. Harmful gases. By the way, I looked up hurricanes, and because we are impacted by hurricanes here in Atlanta, not as much as on the coast, but we do get lots of rain that comes from them. So do you know the 3 months that are the strongest hurricane for producing hurricanes here along the eastern seaboard, and especially in Georgia? August, September, October. And which one of those is the one month where there are the most and the strongest hurricanes? Anybody know? September. Okay. So actually, this is kind of why, if you want to go to the Bahamas and all of the islands off the East Coast, this is when the prices are the lowest, but also the chances of you getting a hurricane are the highest. Part 3, problem, cause, and effect. 1, global warming, harmful gases, warmer weather. So let's find number 2. Problem, air pollution. Cause, people drive cars. Effect, people get sick. Okay. Number 3, problem, places get less rain. Actually, that could, I was having trouble with this one because I thought that could be a problem and an effect. The cause, global warming, and the effect, weather patterns change or places get less rain. So for that one, I just thought that either one was correct in either place. Okay, number 4, the problem, how's hurricanes are very strong. And the cause of why hurricanes are very strong? Warm ocean water. And then what happens? What is the effect? That's right, houses are destroyed, or houses are destroyed. Part 4, combine or rewrite the sentences. Use connectors. So we're going to do a few of these, and then I would like you to finish the rest at home as your homework. Cause, everyone, we recycle only 50% of the paper we use. And the effect of that, we need a lot of new paper. So the way we're going to connect those two together is using the connector since and putting a comma in. Everyone? Since we recycle only 50% of the paper we use, comma, we need to use a lot of new paper. Notice you're going to actually put more emphasis on new. We need a lot of new paper. 2, cause, we need a lot of paper. Effect, we cut down trees in the mountains. And the connector is therefore. Now, in the other example, they created 2 separate sentences, so we're going to do that here. First sentence, that's right, we need a lot of paper, period. Connector, therefore, comma, we cut down trees in the mountains. I think we have time to do one more. 3, cause, there aren't as many trees in the mountains. Effect, too much rainwater runs off the mountains. So I actually wrote down 2 words that are connected to this. One was mudslides and the other is landslides. So a mudslide, if too many trees are taken off the mountain and it rains really hard, then the mud starts coming down the mountain, which can bury houses and cover roads. Or a landslide, in which large trees or huge rocks come sliding down the mountain. So number 3, there aren't as many trees in the mountains, comma, so, comma, too much rainwater runs off the mountain. Okay, would you please finish the rest of those, and I will see you next time.